11 wins, 1 loss, now it's conference championship week. Number 4 Purdue and number 1 Ohio State meet again. Both 11-1, both 8-1 in conference play, and this time the Big Ten title is on the line. Ohio State handed Purdue its only loss this season. This is our opportunity for revenge. And with playoff positioning still in play, nothing is settled yet. It's time to lock it in. Welcome to Gamer Ability, Ryan here, and today it is time for the Big Ten Conference Championship game in year 3 of this Purdue Dynasty. This is a rematch between the number 4 ranked team, the Purdue Boilermakers, facing off against the number 1 team in the nation, the Ohio State Buckeyes. They handed us our only loss of the year. Now, if you remember that game, it came down to the final play, and Ohio State got the win, of course. So, both teams have an identical record, both 11-1, both 8-1 in the conference. And we know this Ohio State offensive line was the best offensive line we faced all year. We could not get any pressure on their quarterback whatsoever the entire game. And that is the reason they ended up winning. Now, we also know that we can score on this Ohio State team if we play good focused football. And now as you take a look at these two teams by the numbers here, Ohio State has the 4th best offense in the Big Ten. Purdue has the 7th best, but we have the 2nd best rushing offense, only behind Michigan. But now this is where the difference lies. This Purdue team has the best defense in the Big Ten, and Ohio State is ranked number 8. Now, when we played them before, we were able to score on them. The problem is we couldn't stop their high-powered offense. And here's a reminder that the only team to take down Ohio State this year was Oregon at Oregon. And here's your look at the college football playoff bracket if the season ended today. It'd be number 1 Ohio State, number 2 Georgia, number 3 Miami, and number 4 Purdue. That's why this game is so important for us. There's a chance that if we lose, we get moved out of the top 4 and we don't get that first round bye. Right now, the first round matchups with the predicted conference winners would be Kennesaw State against Florida, Baylor against USC, Clemson against Oklahoma, and Michigan against Notre Dame. And here's your look at the Heisman watch list going into the conference championships. Justin Marshall for the Purdue Boilermakers is number 1. And in the regular season finale, he had a big game, and that big game probably locked in Heisman. So today still matters, and we'll find out if he wins Heisman at the end of this episode. So right now, he has over 1,000 rushing yards, 11 rushing touchdowns, and on top of that, 936 reception yards, about to get over 1,000 today if he stays healthy, and then also multiple reception touchdowns. So what a year for Justin Marshall. We might just have our first Heisman player here for head coach Ryan Gamer. But it's time to play some football. If you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. It is time for the Big Ten Conference Championship, number 4 Purdue and number 1 Ohio State.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference, a precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome everyone to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
You know, something just hit me. If we win this game, you all realize we could swap Ohio State, and we're likely to be the number 1 team.
Championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs.
And yes, Ryan Brown is starting for now.
It can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
So yeah, we had Chuba came in last week. He played incredible. But here's the thing. Ryan Brown led us to this point, and you know, Jerry, our quarterback coach, said they both had a good week of practice. So it all comes down to who was the senior, who led our team here. But if he makes one mistake, he's out.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks an open space.
Beautiful. We know we can run on him. We ran on him before. Question is, can we keep him healthy? Right? Now, whenever we throw, we need to take him out.
No matter who's back there carrying the ball, I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the move now.
There we go, Ryan. Come on.
After a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Okay, Ryan Brown's looking good today, everybody. He's back. Listen, he had a great year. He just had a rough stretch these last couple weeks.
The football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
You know, it's important to point out, Asamoah is the only reason we're in the playoffs. If we lose that game to Penn State, that Hail Mary touchdown catch by Asamoah, he doesn't catch that, we're not even here. We're not in the Big Ten championship game. And on top of that, we're probably not making the playoffs. So, yeah, one play.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Like, that's wild to think about it. But one play changed everything.
Second down coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Good job.
That run produces a decent gain.
So remember, I have our auto sub set to force Justin Marshall to play unless he has 0 health. Right? So look at his wear and tear. Not good.
Now we'll see if they can convert.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside.
So he could get hurt.
That moves the football to the 27.
But do you want to win or do you want to lose?
Year. The defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Boilermakers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Good catch. You know, I'm trying to stay full focus today. No live stories, anything like that. We've told enough this season.
So a positive play, Kirk.
I don't have a good track record in conference championship games. In the Kentucky one, we never won the SEC besides one time in 5 years.
Goes with that deep crosser. That defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away.
Justin Marshall's in. Thank you.
He just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next.
They actually read it.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris,
wow, Ohio State has been one of the few teams to guard that. The question is, can I make a field goal? Right? That's the question. It's not whether or not our kicker is, whether a kicker can, it's whether or not I can. I'm going for it. I know that's crazy. I'm going to line up going for it. We'll see the look.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught by the receiver. Oh, they stopped him short.
What a tackle.
Play, and they will take over on downs now.
Just barely missed it.
The Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game.
What a tackle.
Have to step up and deliver the teammates.
I mean, it's a risk. And I've been aggressive a lot in doing that, and it's worked out a lot. Did I miss Justin Marshall wide open?
Players, I think, provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Now, here's the thing. If we don't get pressure on their offensive line, we're done for. Last time we played them, we got no pressure the entire game. We tried everything. I should have kicked the field goal. What was I thinking? No wonder I struggle in conference championships. I mean, it's one of those calls that if you get it, it's really celebrated. But in a game like this, points matter big time. That's a coaching mistake. That's all right.
Makes this tight end so dangerous.
Hindsight's 2020.
Him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Number 32, what's he doing? Pick that off.
What a pitch catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
No. What was he doing? That's a pick six. He literally just watched it go.
First down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Porter.
It's a tackle. It's not pretty.
The defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
I tell you, we had him. We had that interception for a touchdown. He's got to make a play.
Back to throw again.
Yeah, good throw.
It's Miller. They bring him down to the
I don't know what I was thinking, not kicking that field goal. But you know what? I already see a change we need to make. And, you know, we've been having a outside linebacker at edge rusher, and he's really struggled recently. He's struggled big time, and I think he's got to be out of the game. Where actually is he not? It's not Drake Carlson. Where is he playing? Owen Davis here. So we need to put in, it must be down here. Steven is both? Okay. So we need to take out Davis here and put in, who's the edge rusher? Carlson, right? Where is Carlson? Am I crazy? Hold on. Edge rusher is Carlson, right there. Left edge, a defensive tackle, correct? So if that's the case, then why can't I play Carlson in this? You just have to go way down since he's a defensive tackle? He's not here. So you can only play edge rushers. Okay, well, in that case, who's our biggest edge rusher? Pure power, Hickson. Put him in. I don't know. Might as well try it. It's not like Davis has done anything in recent weeks.
Isolated to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in.
There he is.
He hands it off from the gun.
That's on me. I just missed the tackle. We know this is going to be a tough game. That's why I should have took the points.
Tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground.
But to be fair, with me kicking the field goals, there's no guarantee that that's going to go in.
But you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story.
Our team picked off Indiana 4 times last week. Why not today? It's hard to beat a team twice in a year.
The offenses can get going. They didn't do much.
Hard to beat a team 3 times. If they beat us today and we have to play them again, they're not going to beat us though.
So here we go.
I'm going to run a spy right down the middle.
The offense sets up with a first
and I'm going to be the spy.
Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
That's what they do. I mean, we saw it the last time we played them. They have the best offensive line in college football, and it's showing already. We can't get through the line of scrimmage, and they are dominating on the run game, pass game. It doesn't matter, and that's what they did to us before. That's why the points were so important. But hey, let's get back in this. Our offense looked good. Ryan Brown looked good. I'm kind of thinking, do we need speed at quarterback, though? Just saying.
Here comes Purdue's offense back.
I don't think it's crazy to say that. Give it to the Heisman running back. What a block. I got to take that outside real quick. If we get outside there, it could be a touchdown.
Excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall.
What a block by the lineman downfield, but Joyner's got to hold that block.
Short of the first down.
You got to hold it. Come on, team.
Here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose?
Ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
There it is.
Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's going to work. Oh, no, it's not. For a second, I thought it was going to be great, but
not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here.
We have to conserve Justin Marshall. We can't just run it all the time as much as I want to. Wait a second. If that's the look they're showing, one of those is going to be open.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
That is a huge mistake by the Ohio State Buckeyes. Double team on the outside. What a hot route. And what a throw.
Advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
You know, that's a throw that Ryan Brown has been missing recently, which is why he got benched in the regular season finale. But he's looking good today. 8 for 10, a touchdown. Ohio State made a huge mistake. They were blitzing their cornerback. I think it was a bluff blitz, right? I think they were bluffing it because he dropped back, but it was too late. Nobody was guarding there. I did a good job, hot route, running 3 vertical routes. Double team on the outside was certainly an interesting choice. So maybe one was blitzing. I don't know, but all I know is Asamoah was wide open. The hero against Penn State. The Hail Mary touchdown with 0 seconds left. He does it again. Now, we had 2 receivers run into each other there.
Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
That's what we needed. We can't remember those not taking the field goal. I understand. If I keep thinking about that, it's going to frustrate me the entire game. I'm not even going to mention it again.
Offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession.
If we end up losing by 3, I might end up mentioning it later on after the game.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's saying.
We have to get pressure, but also number 4's got to make that play. He's right there.
Makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What do we do to get pressure? It doesn't matter if we blitz, stunts, twist, you name it. There's just no way to get through them. This offensive line is just spectacular. That's what they do, though.
Across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle finally made at the 37.
Let's go to coach suggestions.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes.
Let's see what we got.
Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Running back with the football. He shreds the tackle.
Good play.
He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep here. The catch.
2 people got beat there like it was nothing.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6.
That is a weakness in that play call.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Listen, there's a reason this team is the #1 team in the nation, and it is because of that. Like, simple as that. High-powered offense, domination up front on the offensive line, so much speed at wide receiver, or quarterback who never misses a throw or a read. But here's the thing. This is a national championship preview. If we can't beat them now, we can't beat them in the national championship either. Simple as that. This is the team we probably have to beat.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
We may have to beat them in the semifinals, actually. The way the bracket's looking right now.
Return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Justin, I need a big-time play. I need Justin Marshall to take this to the house.
Punch it into the end zone. Can the defense
come on now?
Stop this time. The shotgun handoff here.
Nobody blocks from the 6. Nobody.
You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back.
That's what he does. Yes. What a throw, too. Under pressure, delivered the ball like it's nothing.
Sneaks out there. He is a
That's heart right there.
Matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage.
I tell you, what a season Bill Davis has had. I mean, Justin Marshall's had a lot of wear and tear this year, despite dominating still and winning Heisman most likely. But Bill Davis has stepped in and won us so many games.
Trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's a good thing he didn't throw that, because I'm not going to lie to you, I have no clue what button I hit. That was one of those panic throws. I don't know where that ball was going.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
We got time.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40.
Only this Purdue Boilermakers team would run it on 2nd and 17 and get it. This team is so good at running the football.
Good push by the offensive line.
Okay,
and the
we
back
got to
does
screen
enough
now.
to be able to pick up the first down.
I just think it's going to fake them out. Screen to Justin Marshall.
The Boilermakers begin a new
How's his wear and tear?
1st and 10.
He's fine. What is that, 10%? Keep him in.
He's looking to throw. caught in the backfield.
What do you do on a screen if it's not open? I truly don't know what to do. Do you throw it away? Do you just take the sack? I always just throw it anyways. I don't know if that's the right thing.
But what I love to see is
clearly
how they
not.
run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Justin Marshall got stuck in the offensive line. Do you all realize how open he would have been? Now they're going to be, if I'm them, I'm backing up. And I'm backing up into a cover 4. So if that's the case, if we execute the block with our Heisman running back, this could potentially be a touchdown. It depends on how they could be. They bluff coverage all the time. They did it against us the last game. It depends on what they're running. You can't trust the way they're looking.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
They're ready for it. Yeah, they were ready. Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Grabs him for a loss.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down.
How long of a field goal is this? 59? I'm going for it. We have a great kicker. Don't laugh.
Very long distance. No, the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away.
Now wait, if you call a timeout for your own team, I think it makes it go slower. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does. But I'm going to call that timeout. Ice our own kicker. What do we have to lose? I mean, yeah, they could score a touchdown, but we have a something big to gain here getting a field goal. And I know I'm not the best field goal kicker. We have made a 59-yard field goal this year. Yeah, it was at the end of the game where it didn't matter, but it was good practice. That is not moving slower. Okay. One time, right here. Yes! What? Are you kidding me?
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here too. Chris,
okay, calm down.
From 50 plus was a major accomplishment. Now these guys knock
everything's fine. Everything's fine. We did it. That's our second 59-yard field goal. The first one that actually mattered. That wasn't just at the end of the game when we were winning by 30. That's an impossible kick. Oh my. Oh my.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee.
It's funny, these headphones, like, they monitor, like, when you talk, when you, like, when there's too much noise, and they'll actually, like, limit the sound that goes in. And, like, if I'm so loud sometimes celebrating when I'm playing games, it cuts off the sound, right? It's supposed to be, like, protect your ears. And it happens a lot in college football.
To throw, it's saying.
Good hit.
That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I know what you all are thinking. I know you all already said it. And I understand. If we kick that field goal, I realize. I know. I get it. I made a mistake. It is what it is. If we get that play, it changes everything too. So it is what it is.
They'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just let the time run out. If we get the ball back, there's just not enough time anyways.
Wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Yeah, good first half. I'll see you in the second one.
And that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right,
when
Kevin,
it's Purdue and Ohio State in this dynasty, it never disappoints. Are you kidding me? Our second game against Ohio State in this dynasty, and it is just always just a big-time game. Like, two juggernauts going head-to-head. Like, these teams are both stacked.
Ball spotted at the 25.
We are the former national champions. They won the national championship, obviously, recently as well. So,
let's see if the defense has made some changes
big-time battle.
to slow it down.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose? That's the only question that Ryan Gamer asked the team at halftime. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? That's it.
First play of the third quarter.
Then Jerry got the team fired up, just like always.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an
Good tackle. Come on.
This one goes
That is an incredible tackle by Dante Corner.
Chris, textbook job.
3rd and 5. This is where we have to get them.
And preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So ball at the 30.
We need Jamarius Brown to get this sack right now.
Looking to pass. It's saying. Short throw.
What a tackle. Yes. They might go for it, but that is a massive tackle.
The Buckeyes.
Oh, boy. Look, Kennesaw State won the Conference USA against Liberty, 42-20. Wait, I hit fair catch. Okay. Good thing it didn't fumble.
So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to find room. It's Marshall.
You know, you can notice Justin Marshall's speed is slower because his season wear and tear is down, which means he basically doesn't get to play much, right? But I'm playing him through it despite having -9 speed. That's how good he is.
Nice play. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That one falls incomplete.
Too crowded in the middle.
Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way.
Is that Ohio State's band playing there?
Down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just
He was open. He was open. Wait. Did I actually do a hurry up? We need to let the time run out. We're not wasting a timeout. Just going to take the penalty, I guess. I apparently accidentally went into turbo. Okay, how did I do that? How did I do that? We're not running it. Even though it is a mismatch, as you can see, based on the, but no way. I ain't running it. We do this. The game's over. Take the penalty, put it away.
No, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Am I crazy that I'm thinking about putting in our backup quarterback for more speed? Their defensive line is dominating right now passing. We have no time. If we can get a quarterback who can get outside a little bit better, it's a game changer. So I don't know.
Boilermakers will line up to punt it away.
No. We have such a good punter. I hit a 59-yard field goal, and then that.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead.
Got to stop them. Best defense in the Big Ten. Let's act like it.
Play action here on first down.
Here it is. What a hit. Come on. Do you want to win or do you want to lose?
And you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Dropping back, it's saying.
Good catch. I mean, he hit him right as he got the ball.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Yes, he knocked it out. It's close. We need a pick. We had 4 picks last week. It's hard to pick off saying, though.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Yes, yes!
Oh, he loses the football.
He got the football.
Offense still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness.
I read it
perfect.
We crushed him.
The ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break.
I got to see who didn't pick up that football. He was right there. One of my best plays. Oh, well, that's why. His quarterback, it was under the quarterback, right? So, wow. And then right there, it's possible that our team gets it, number 96. I tried to get back to it. Oh, my.
One of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Defense swarms him on that first
That
down.
changes everything if we get that. It truly does.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
That is great coverage. Come on. 3rd and 15.
Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells
If
you
anything other than a cover 4, he's going to find somebody open. Like a cover 4 drop. I'm
I'm
serious. He always finds somebody open. It doesn't matter.
As well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After that incompletion, it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's saying.
Good job. Hey, that's huge. I mean, yes, it should have been our ball. That's football, though. Let's block it.
And they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. That's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that.
You got to be kidding me.
Pick up enough yardage for a first down.
That's the first roughing the passer call we've seen in this dynasty. First.
Keeper moving left. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point.
What can you say? You just got to move on. It's frustrating. Our team's first roughing the kicker penalty this season. In the worst time imaginable.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
It's not over.
Kick bounces out of the back
I want to
of the end
say
zone for a
the last
touchdown.
time we played Ohio State was very similar at this point in the game.
So Purdue's offense
So,
back out on the field.
I'm not worried.
They came up empty on the last possession.
We have Justin
forced to
Marshall.
punt it away, and they begin to click now. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall.
We have Justin Marshall.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Give him the football every single play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. With the catch, it's Smith.
Ryan Brown's playing too good to take him out. Like, I know I mentioned getting speed in there, but, like, he's playing so good. It's not like we could justify taking him out.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket.
Incredible.
It's Marshall. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, a great ability by this
We
quarterback.
had to take Marshall out for this play. As much as I want to put him in, like,
where it needs to be for the first down.
he still has not good wear and tear. We know that.
And the
So
Boilermakers starting a new
take him
series
out,
here
let
on
him rest a
1st and 10.
bit.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab
Beautiful.
down the middle. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing
We can't
zone.
give him too many plays
Run a
off, though. I can
crossing
tell you
route.
that.
Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Like, he gets one or two,
Pass
and
caught.
then he's
Second
back
down.
in. No, he gets one, and then he's back in. Like, do you want to win or lose?
Ball handed off.
Incredible.
They bring it down
Number
to the 25,
57. No!
Closer and closer to the red zone. Looks like a man is
That's
down on the field
always
after the last
a
play.
risk
So we'll
in
take
the
a timeout.
strategy we're playing right now. I mean, it's either that or he plays one play a game. So I think it's the risk we had to take, and not what you want to see when your team's down 11 points
run,
and
good
the
for first
Heisman
down
player
yardage. The drive
gets
moves
injured.
on.
He's probably already locked in Heisman.
On the ground, it's Davis.
That is incredible. We still have Bill Davis and this exceptional offensive line. Oh, ankle bruise? We'll substitute him for now.
Nothing better
But
than
he's
an
fine.
offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Wait, if
and
they're
you can throw it
blitzing that
over top of them.
linebacker, I'm going to do that.
And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move.
I knew it. Oh, Samoa! Come on!
Touchdown, Boilermakers. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but
Listen,
that
Ryan
tight
Brown
end is
had a
just
rough last
so
couple
tough to
weeks.
stop down here in the
He's
red
back today.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route. And
Wait,
he's
why
got
would
a
we go
big
for this?
wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can
That
go
doesn't
up,
make
a
any
catch
sense.
over
Oh,
most
it's for, yeah,
defenders.
it does make
Really
sense.
good execution. They come up with
Okay, we know the play. Is Justin Marshall back in? That changes everything in this decision. He is back in. Well, we know the play then. Where is it? There it is. And we do Justin
Coach
Marshall
deciding
on
to
a
go for
slant.
2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Now someone moved
They
this
jumped.
a bit too early. That'll cost him
You're
5 yards.
kidding me. I was making adjustments too late, right?
And the head coach will decide
Well, that
to
changes
accept the
everything.
penalty and take the yardage.
I'm still running the same play.
So
They
down by
still have to
5,
guard
they'll go
Justin
for 2,
Marshall.
trying to
Like,
cut this to a field goal
it's not
margin.
easy though now.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Tries to get it to the running back.
Pass interference.
Complete, but there was a lot of
They,
contact
no,
there,
that's roughing the
and here comes
passer,
a late
wasn't it?
flag.
Pass interference. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A tipped PAT.
So the head coach accepts the penalty, pushes the offense back a little bit.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're gonna
Was
go
it
for the
pass
2-point
interference?
conversion
Yes.
And make this a 3-point game. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on.
I tell you, Ohio State, one of the few teams we played who can take down our favorite play. We had a receiver open there, but it wasn't my first 2 reads. We don't have time for outside those first 2 reads right now.
To take home this W.
Okay, only won 16. This is what you want. Big Ten Conference Championship. Number 1 against number 4. A 4-point game, 5-point game.
Doesn't bring the kick out.
Should have been 4.
They'll start at the 25.
If I would have taken the field goal. Well, let's blitz the corner. Why not?
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Roughing the kicker. I still can't believe it. Nothing has gone our way today. Truly.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks free with room to run. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Listen,
that's exactly how you want to start this drive.
There is no way the AI out-tapped the A button. From my time in WWE 2K and also getting ready for WWE 2K, nobody can rapid button press better than I am. Not even the AI and Heisman. There ain't no way they can out-button press me. I'm in peak button pressing form right now for WWE.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk.
Speaking of that, the WWE series would have started yesterday, a day before this video. So check it out. Ryan the Punisher, back in the world of professional wrestling. Always one of my favorites. But I think cover one hole. They're not going to do a QB sneak. Quarterback keeper would not surprise me. Which is why I'm running a spy.
Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end.
That is just perfect execution.
Tackle made after a nice.
Saying is so good. Like, it is almost impossible to stop.
Guys to third down, a chance to maybe get him off the field, and they give up a first down.
He's done that all game.
The clock will continue to roll.
Using the ground game.
I was ready to crush that quarterback. If I get another chance to cause a fumble, it's going to be a beautiful thing. We got to get that chance, though.
To me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
To throw, it's saying.
Have we got any pressure as a team again?
Brought down, but it's passed.
We haven't hit the quarterback once besides when I caused that fumble. That's it.
Anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to
we have not pressured him. We've tried everything. This high-powered offensive line at Ohio State. They don't mess around. I tell you, they're the toughest line we play. And they're doing it again.
On first down, it's play action.
What a play. I tell you, if Berglund jumps in front of that instead of going for the hit, that's a touchdown for us.
The receiver hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The sure hands. It's
good play. 3rd and 5. This is huge.
Short of the marker.
This is big time. Okay.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Making people miss. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
That is a great cornerback on that side. Our cornerback got beat by a mile off the line of scrimmage, like it was nothing. And their quarterback is putting on a clinic.
The clock will continue to move.
That should have never worked. Not that quick.
The Buckeyes.
Our defensive backs were too good to allow that.
They're going to run it. They stop them after.
They're using a lot of clock, too. We have to hold them to a field goal. It's as simple as that. If we don't hold them to a field goal, I don't know if it's possible if we don't. It is possible. There is time, but it depends on when they score. Let's just get a pick. Number 98, Carlson.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull.
He didn't even try.
He's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards.
He thought the running back had it. He got faked out. It was the fake. I see it now. I knew the quarterback had it, though. What a fake. I mean, it was. That's what that play is designed to do. It got him. It was a great fake. This Ohio State team is unreal. Like, this game's not over. We have to score quick. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. We've got to score, and then we got to go down the field. We got to stop them quick and score again.
No return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Not going to be easy.
Here comes Purdue's offense.
But is football ever easy?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion. A third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Beautiful.
Finds his receiver. That's
go, go, go.
First down.
We got to start hurrying up.
Enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball.
What a block.
It's Branch.
Hurry up.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense.
You like that fake? And what a juke by Justin Marshall. That's what he does. He's so good.
Offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket.
He beat him. He beat him. What a throw and what a catch. What? Ryan Brown is back. What a catch.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so
Branch made the catch of the year right there, but Ryan Brown made the throw of the year.
Possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts.
That is perfection. Oh my.
Might be happening late in this game.
So stressful.
See if they can convert the point after.
You always know it's going to be a good game between these two teams. Wow.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out.
Well, at least in this dynasty. Purdue needs the rebuild in real life right now.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field.
They're going to run. They might not.
Back to throw.
They're not going to. Why would they? All they do is just throw wherever they want. Their quarterback has no fear. It's just like, it's easy mode for him. He drops back, he completes it. He drops back, he completes it.
I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't
now they're going to run.
Get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And we're going to run a spy every single time in the middle. 4-3 just in case they do the quarterback keeper. Got to watch the edges.
Design quarterback run.
Where's our quarterback spy?
What a weapon this quarterback
not using a
is. He can
timeout
throw
yet.
the football. We know he can run, but with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like
You
this
have to be kidding me. Where was our spy?
Pounding away with the run game.
I guess I need to be the spy.
Able to fight
I'm
for
out.
a decent gain here in that running play.
Their offensive line is just too good. We've seen that the entire game. Our team does not have an answer for them.
Second and short. This offense can keep this
So I'm
up.
watching the
They can wrap
quarterback
game up
wherever he goes.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a
Play.
keeper.
Timeout.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard
They're going to throw it
loss on
here,
that run.
1,000%. This
Now
wins them a
timeout
Big
taken
Ten
by the
championship.
defense, trying to preserve
Right
as
here.
much clock as possible for
This
their
one
offense.
play could win them the championship.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win?
Who's going to get pressure? Who's going to get pressure?
Back looking to throw for it on third down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Ohio State is just too good this year. I tell you, this team is stacked. That's game. Good game. Congrats to the Buckeyes. They deserved it. Played incredible.
Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You know, that's the best team we played this year. We played them twice, and they beat us twice. But you know what? We may have a chance to play them again in the semifinals of the college football playoffs, depending on how the rankings change. I mean, we lost by 5 against the number 1 team. There's no way our rankings should drop. We should stay number 4. No way we get robbed again from the rankings because of losing the conference championship. Something that happened in the Kentucky Dynasty, not Kentucky Dynasty, the Kentucky Road to Glory series last year. So 28-23, that Ohio State Buckeye offensive line and offense is just too good. I tried everything to stop them. We have a great defense too. It's just, we didn't have any answers. 28-23, that's what they do. 0 points scored in the first, and we had a chance to take 3. That 3 would not have won us the game, but it probably would have had us within 1 point. Yeah, 14. No, we would have got that 1 point conversion. It's 4. No, it still would have been within 1, I think, unless my math's wrong. We scored 10 in the second. They scored 14. We scored 6, then 7. They scored 7. That Ohio State team is the real deal, and to think we might have to play them again, but you know what? To win a national championship game, that's who you have to beat right there. That team is stacked. And did Justin Marshall do enough to win Heisman? I think he did. We'll find out. 333 offense to their 343, a very even game. We ran for 94. They shut down our run game, really. And we held them to 71. We had the best run defense nationally. Love to see that. But passing 239, 272. We have to say Ryan Brown played a great game. No interceptions for either team. No quarterbacks made a mistake. And yeah, Julian Sand just played insane. He doesn't miss. Ryan Brown, 179 rating, 22 for 29, 239 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's how you bounce back. He showed he is our starting quarterback today, 1,000%. He played a fantastic game. I mean, that pass to Branch near the end was incredible. But yeah, it just wasn't enough. 11 for 79 for Justin Marshall. No rushing touchdowns. I don't believe he scored a touchdown at all. I still think he's going to win Heisman because he had 7 catches, 49 yards. But over 100 yards, no touchdowns. They shut Justin Marshall down. It's not just Justin Marshall. They shut down our team. Asamoah, 2 touchdowns, though. They didn't shut him down or Branch. That final play, that touchdown was just exceptional. But the problem was this stat right here. Ohio State's impossible on Heisman. This team we played twice this year now. We have never sacked. Not one sack. Not one. And I've tried stunts, twists, blitzes, you name it. It doesn't matter. Julian Sayin gets the ball out no matter what. And he finds the open receiver. They don't have a weakness. How do you beat a team that doesn't have a weakness? I don't know. You send the house and just risk it because they're going to score anyways? I truly don't know how to beat them. We got to find a way, though, if we play them again. So I'm going to go through the highlights, take some screenshots, and then we'll see who won the other conference championship, see the final college football playoff bracket, and then, of course, see who won the awards. Will Justin Marshall win the Heisman? I think so, but it's hard to say after today's game. I just thought about the big difference maker in that game. The roughing the kicker. It changed everything. I completely forgot about the roughing the kicker. You get rid of that. I kick the field goal on the first drive. We win the game. That's football though, right? I mean, we have not had a roughing the kicker this entire dynasty. We're on year 3. Conference championship. Never have seen that. That's the first time we've seen that. That is so painful. I wish they would have showed us the replay. I wish I would have watched it. But 28-23, congrats to Ohio State for winning the Big Ten. I mean, that team deserved it. They are the best team in the nation. They proved it today. We'll see where we drop in the rankings. Now, we do have 1 week of recruiting left, so we got to do this before we actually see the playoff bracket and all that. So let's go into recruiting. We don't have a lot to do here, honestly. We don't really have anything to do besides maybe scout some players who we already have. But we already have a great recruiting class, and we're in this recruiting battle. With James Rashid, we're probably not winning, even though we have a perfect hard sell, but so does Michigan. And Nathan Edian, love this. Number 1, Texas number 2, and that's their pipeline. Hard sell is really working there. Tyree Wimper, tight end, 6'3", 227 pounds. And yeah, we're doing good there. Don't need to change anything. We don't have a good enough hard sell to change that. Bradley here, athlete, backfield threat. 5 Pipeline, Alabama is number 2, and they got a lot more influence this week. Probably going to lose out on them. You never know. I mean, anything can happen. Garrison Richmond, another battle against Michigan. We're winning this one. Braden Hollings, wide receiver gadget, 6'3", 184 pounds. We're doing good there. I just can't believe Ohio State has beat us twice now. Our only losses are to Ohio State. Imagine the storylines, though, if we get another shot. If we get one more shot, imagine the storylines and the headlines. If we win. 3rd time's a charm. We got to find a way to stop that offensive line. I'm not sure you can. I'm really not. Yeah, we're doing good there as well. Doing really well. Bust, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. And there is the right edge 3-star Jim we just found. Miami wants him now. Okay, Miami. You stay away. Sean Hicks, defensive tackle. Storm Tiffin, this is somebody new we just added. But these are all new. Okay, so we've already scouted everybody, right? I don't think I even want to spend these hours. We already have a really good recruiting class. We don't want too many. And the odds of us finding a sleeper, I mean, I guess we could try. It doesn't hurt to try. So I'm just going to go to wide receivers. And we're going to go any state. And go with anybody who's open. And look for any type of speed. We're only looking right now at speedster. Because we're just trying to get lucky on a 3-star. You can. You 1000% can. I've done it multiple times. We haven't found one in this dynasty, though. I don't even see a speedster. You're kidding. Oh, there we go. There's one. David. And I'm only going to look at a few because I'm going to fully scout them to see. We could get lucky. You never know. Gadget, I've never found a super fast one. I don't see any. There are no speedsters left? I don't think there is. There's a lot of gadget. I wish you could sort by archetype, but I really don't think you can. This is not... There we go. Okay, we're just going to do 2. I'll just look for more. There's no speedsters out there. They've all been taken. I don't want to have to go look through all these again, right? So I want to find one more speedster, we'll call it. I want to see the bracket as well. Like, that's... We already have a good recruiting class. Just one more. Or let's just get a gadget. Oh, 2-star. I didn't even pay attention to their stars. Oh, 3-star. Junior college sophomore, not ideal, but we'll see. No. No. That didn't work out. The other one... Okay. I'm not too worried with these hours. We've already maxed out the ones we can. I really don't think we're really going to find like a great talent here. If anything, maybe there's a center who's open and we could get lucky here. Or maybe an athlete. Like, that's probably more likely to hit than looking for wide receivers. Not great, but not terrible, honestly. Let's do the athlete. No. Okay, but it's always worth a shot. You never know. I'll just leave them on the list to have... No, we don't want to run our spots with the other centers. Let's remove them. Okay, so there's our hours. We're done with recruiting for the week. Moment of truth. Do we drop outside of the top 4? If we do, I'm going to be really upset. Be the second time in college football 26 that we made the conference championship and got penalized for making it and losing to one of the best teams in the nation. They are the best team in the nation. So if we get penalized for it, I'm going to be really upset. Simple as that. I think we all will be. Where are we going to be ranked? We're first on a lot of recruits lists. Love to see that. But why did our deal breaker change for some of them? That's not good. We don't have any more recruiting, I don't think. I think recruiting's done for the year until the transfer portal. Speaking of transfer, we better make sure Chuba doesn't transfer. We may need to play him. We may need to play him here soon so he doesn't leave. We're ranked number 5. You gotta be kidding me. We're about to see if Justin Marshall won Heisman. You can't make this stuff up. Baylor won the Big 12 big time. Miami had a big win. And Florida beat Georgia 34-23 to win the SEC. Let's see who won Heisman. I cannot believe we're number 5. I am so bad right now. You're better off not making the conference championship game. It's not like we lost big. We lost by 5 against the number 1 team. We shouldn't move at all. Nathan Edian, let's go. Another recruit landed. Don't we see the awards right now or not? Is that the next week or do we see it right now? Yes! Okay, Walter Camp Award by Justin Marshall. Here we go. Keep them coming. Maxwell Award winner, Justin Marshall. Show me the big one. Right? Show me the big one. Yes! Yes! We did it! We actually did it! We coached a Heisman player. This is my first Heisman player in college football 26 across all my dynasties. I finally had a Heisman player, and it was a running back here for Purdue, Justin Marshall. He'll be forever remembered here for the Purdue Boilermakers. We did it. Oh, boy, let's complete it, though, at the national championship. That's 3 awards for Justin Marshall already. Incredible. Is that all of our awards? He got another one? What? 4 awards? He's going to get the stadium named after him in Purdue. Kennesaw State. You all know what this means. This means that we are going to have to play Ohio State. We're on their side of the bracket. Kennesaw State just won the Conference USA. against, we saw that during that game. They won big. I think that was Kennesaw State. Maybe I was looking at it different. So it's a home playoff game, so at least we have a home playoff game, but I'd much rather had a first round bye. I wish we wouldn't have made the Big Ten championship. Well, actually, if we wouldn't have made it, we probably wouldn't have been top 4. So there's that. But yeah, that's kind of frustrating. Kennesaw State, Purdue Boilermakers. Wow. So let's take a look at the full college football playoff bracket. Let's see what we got, everybody. Here it is. First round byes. Ohio State, Miami, Florida, and Georgia. Georgia lost the SEC to Florida by more than what we lost by. And we have the same amount of losses. You have to be kidding me. Make that make sense, YouTube. How do they take our spot with a loss? We lost by less to the number 1 team. Florida was number 3. You have to be kidding me. Kennesaw State, Purdue, Baylor against USC, Alabama against Oklahoma, and Michigan against Notre Dame. You all realize if we win, we have to play my nemesis. Like, we have to play the Georgia Bulldogs if we win. My nemesis. I never beat them. Very rarely. I don't want to say never. I never beat them in dynasties. In Road to Glory, we do. In dynasties, no. And we have to beat my nemesis. Ohio State is probably truly my nemesis now, but Georgia's up there. How unlucky is that? You're supposed to be protected from conference championships. What's the point of making it if you're going to drop one? And you're telling me Georgia was protected, but not us? That's what would happen in real life. You all know that's what would happen. It would. We always know. We already know. That's what would happen in real life. 1,000%. Heisman winner. We got to see this just officially. I know we saw it, but there it is. Justin Marshall with just an incredible season. He can't move. Look at his wear and tear. -9 speed down now. -10 change of direction. He can't move. He left it all out there on the field. Does he have enough for the playoffs? Well, we're about to find out. Award winners. Here we go. We know Justin Marshall won the Player of the Year. He won everything. Like, Player of the Year. He won the Walter Camp Award. He head coach was not Ryan Gamer. It was Kennesaw State's coach, Jerry Mack. Quarterback goes to Julian saying, yeah, he deserved that one. I can tell you that. Isaiah Thomas was the best defensive player for Kennesaw State. What a year. I mean, look at Kennesaw State. We better watch out for Isaiah Thomas, their strong safety. Defensive back of the year, Isaiah Thomas. What? Can we look at his stats here? 8 interceptions? Okay. Yeah, we better watch out for him. Running back, Justin Marshall, you better believe it. Wide receiver is Jeff Rowan from Miami. Defensive lineman, Armando Blount from Miami. And John Steven, that's who we controlled most of the year, the redshirted freshman. Number 2, love that. How many sacks did we end up getting? 13, that's amazing. Senior quarterback, Austin Simmons for Clemson. Julian Sayin, number 2. How does Julian Sayin get 2 there? There ain't no way. Look, we were the 2nd best edge rusher. Interior lineman, no Purdue on there. That's not good. Tight end of the year, how was Asamoah not on this list in the top 10? That is wild. Assistant coach of the year, Kennesaw State, they did it all. What a year. And we have to upset their season in front of our home fans. Linebacker of the year, Justin Horn from Texas Tech, but they got upset by Baylor. It's hard to call it upset. Baylor was the better seed. This award is presented to the center of the year, DJ Chester. Kicker of the year, not me, right? Punter of the year, John Efaw. Best special teams returner is Abrams from Florida. Freshman player of the year, Jeff Rowan. What a year he had. A freshman? 20 reception touchdowns? What? That is an incredible year. Are you kidding me? I still cannot believe that we got moved to number 5. I can't stop thinking about it. We always get robbed in All-Americans. Let's see if it happened again. We got Justin Marshall. I bet he's the only one. No, never mind. Demarius Brown, 2. It's always the same. I don't know how you get players on the All-American list. John Stevens, second team. You got to be kidding me. Like, nobody else. Now, freshmen. Anybody here? You got to be kidding me. That's an impossible list to make. We never make it. Final top 25. See it right there. Purdue number 5. I just don't get it. I'll never get that. Maybe it's a strength of schedule thing. I don't know. Our strength of schedule has been insane this year. So I think you got to look at it that we just played Ohio State, the best team in the nation, and lost by 5. And they lost to the number 3 team. They move up into our spot. We move down, and they lost. I just don't get it. Florida won, right? Unless I saw that wrong. I thought for sure we saw that Florida won. Baylor will be playing USC. We already know that matchup. We already know this one. Passing yards per game, Kennesaw State, they had a much easier schedule than us. 41 points, they have a much easier schedule. You can't even compare those numbers. Florida definitely won the SEC because they're number 3. So Georgia they got favored. Simple as that. They got favored. Wow. Okay. We lost James Rashid. We knew we probably would. But what we want to look at here, the only thing I really want to look at is the impact traits of all the players we got, because we can see that now. So let's go back to the top. It's early signing day. So elite development, Ross Biggs. Okay. Impact, normal, star, impact, star, impact, elite. That's a free safety 4-star non-gem elite. That is lucky. Impact. The one who went to Michigan has impact, and we don't know the other ones, obviously. That's really good. Did we pick up anybody else? No. Okay. That's still good. I mean, 2 elite players. We'll take that. Now, one thing we do have to look at is this, because remember I said if we get a big offer, we would be moving on. You're kidding. No, that's a big one, but we're number 2. You can't make this stuff up. We are the number 2 coach in taking Kurt Cignetti's job. I mean, that team is not doing good. But no, if you put me as number 2, we got a head coaching job at Illinois. We're not even on the list of top candidates. I just want to point out. These job offers are never good. We're not going to Pittsburgh as a defensive coordinator or Wisconsin as an offensive coordinator. We're also not going to Indiana being the second. We would lose out that battle. I'm not doing that. Wow. Like a national championship coach, but hey, we have elite development players. We're probably going to be a Boilermaker unless we see an offer in the SEC for a head coaching job. Might pull me over. Especially an offer to the Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky didn't even offer Ryan anything. Nothing. No offers from the Kentucky Wildcats. Are you kidding me? Do we have any staff leaving? I hope not. No. Very loyal. Love that. Gotta love loyal coaches. But is there anything else we need to do? We already looked at awards. We looked at the playoff bracket. Did I forget anything? Usually I forget something here. I actually don't think we forgot anything. For the first year, at the end of the year, I think I looked at everything. We already saw season stats. You know, if we want to just go through just Justin Marshall's, the Heisman winner, we can, because we already looked at all of them. And we did that in the last episode. 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. That's just amazing. And add on to that, 985 receiving yards and 12 touchdowns. He's unstoppable. There's a reason he has a lot of wear and tear. It's because he got the ball 1,000 times a game, right? I mean, he's a senior. He's falling apart this year, but he left it all on there in the field. Left it all on there. And that's what you want from your players. You hope that he has more left in the tank, because just imagine how differently it would be if he had energy. Truly. Imagine how differently it would be. We would probably dominate. So yeah, he didn't play every play of that last game, and we needed him. But yeah, Kennesaw State next, a home playoff game. David Asamoah's had a great season. I mean, he had that incredible touchdown. Kennesaw State is 61 overall. I wish I wouldn't have seen that. I'm going to hold myself to this. I'm not going to mention their overall besides showing it at the beginning of the next video. And that's it. I'm not going to say a word. This is a game we should win by a lot. Like, just based on that number, that means that their starters aren't good and they don't have a lot of depth. Simple as that. So, okay, there you have it. Next up, the first playoff matchup of the year, everybody. Purdue against Kennesaw State. We dropped to number 5. I don't know how that's possible. I really don't. I am still very frustrated about that, if you can't tell. And let's prove it. Let's prove it. Let's take down Kennesaw State at home, and then we face my nemesis, the Georgia Bulldogs, and then probably my other nemesis, Ohio State. I mean, if we survive this for back-to-back national championships, this is the best finish ever. You realize what we have in front of us is almost impossible. Like, we haven't beat Ohio State all year. We're going to have to beat them again. Nobody's beating that team. There ain't no way. So, yeah, thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, and stay tuned for plenty more sports game content. Multiple ongoing series. You can check them out in the different playlists in the video description. Check out the new WWE 2K26 series. Always one of my favorites on the channel. Every single WWE career mode. They're always awesome. Ryan the Punisher is back. And I'll see you in the college football playoffs. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.